Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is day 2 of the collaboration or the challenge with Sandra Rettich, and I'm still at hers. So she suggested to do a cheese board, and we want to do the wave technique, and I'm quite nervous about it. I really have to admit it because I'm not the best in doing waves. And yeah, here are some shells I just let you see, and some goodies. These are all the things we received from Laura's Art Corner. So thanks again, Laura, for supporting us with the glitter, with the glass stones. It's really amazing. So what I'm doing here first is putting clear onto my cheese board, but I just want to do it in this upper corner, in the left corner, as you see. And I'm just spreading it out. The resin we are using here is the Mastercast resin from Stefanietta. So, and then I'm putting like little lava stones into the resin and just adding them on top. So I want to have a little bit of a black beach scene with these lava stones. So I'm just getting them sorted on the cheese board. And now I'm using black sand, but I'm trying to be careful not to use too much. Sandra is actually on my opposite side and doing the same with the same colors, but you know, we will do it somehow in a different way. The design will be completely different, but she's also a little bit more experienced with the cheese boards than I am, because I've really never done this before. Yeah, you have to have a little bit mercy because we are exchanging things and I'm doing the voiceover. But here I mixed some of the sand into resin, so I have it rather thick, just to fill up a little bit my gaps. What I would do the next time, I would tape all around my cheese board. I only tape my cheese board underneath, and I think I would do this a little bit different next time. But this is just, you know, it's just what I experienced for myself. So these are the awesome shells from Laura. So I'm taking 3 of them. I think they are sort of abalone shells. Laura, if I'm not correct, please correct me. And now I'm using the golden glass bits. I will tell the correct name later in my description box of the video, because at the moment the jar is at Sandra's. I'm still in my hotel, so I have to go back to her today and yeah, sort everything out and get the name. But I wanted to do my voiceover, so I hope you don't mind. So I also put a little bit of these sort of abalone shells on top. So I have a little bit of interest. What I thought later, maybe the big pieces were a little bit too big, but I like the sheen of it. It's very beautiful. It's really amazing. So there I'm placing a third one, and then I'm using a little bit of resin on top so that they are really fixed. I really need to remember what I've done all, because we were talking so much in between also. And yeah, and Sandra was of course doing her video, and my blah blah blahs on her video, so it's funny. So now I'm mixing 2 tones of blue. One is a turquoise. Look at that. And the second color, I can already tell you, is gonna be a more metallic turquoise, but you will see it's a tiny bit darker. So I'm stirring this very well. We also needed to hurry up a little bit because it's very warm at the moment over here, and the resin is really thickening up very, very fast. So yeah, there's the second one. They are both blue tones from Maxi Tint as far as I know. I think they also come from Stefanietta. So Sandra, if I'm wrong, please correct me. But look at this. These are amazing turquoise colors. And even though the camera never really shows you the real turquoise, I think you can already have a good suggestion about it. So now I'm just pouring it. And what I find, I can already say this, I should have made the water a little bit wider. But as I said to you, it's a completely new technique to me. I think I've done the waves maybe 3 times before in a coaster or in a mold, but never so freely. And yeah, and so far I also didn't work too much to get the perfection of it. So now I'm pouring also some clear into the cup, and I'm just using up one of those cups because now I mix it rather transparent so the colors can really blend into each other a little bit. But you see my sea is rather humbled. I'm giving it a quick torch so that I pop some bubbles. And then I start mixing. Yeah, we also had some water to drink. We had a German joke there, so I just needed to show my glass of water. It's at the side. But now I'm mixing my white. So I put a little bit of the resin in my white and in my cup. Sorry. And I put a little bit of white into my resin, and I make it a little bit more opaque than for the flowers. Yeah, pity I could not show you how much I did, but you can see it already from the cup itself that it's a little bit more opaque than for the flower technique. I don't know if this is the right ratio, it's just how I did it. And now I'm putting some clear around my sea. And I think Sandra and me, we made a thinking mistake, but I come to this in a little bit, and I think you will understand what I mean. So I'm just pouring my first bit, and it's not quite exact, but water is also, waves are not exact, so. And now I'm doing my second one, and then I can start blowing them out. So first I want to try and heat the the line itself, so it can flow a little bit better. And then I'm blowing my waves out. So yeah, sorry, my hand is in the way, but there you can see it. But the thinking problem was we should have done this the opposite way. We should have blown the waves away from the beach. Well, that's what I think, that's what Sandra thought, because she kept on saying, I have a thinking problem, I have a thinking problem. So, yeah. But anyway, we did it this way, and then we decided to do the next wave the other way. But, well, for me, it's the first time I'm doing this, and I'm quite happy so far. I think it looks good, except from this clear rim at the side. You know, I don't know if you can see the clear line. But, you know, you always need to learn. I need to learn this also, this technique. So I'm not too unhappy. And there I decided to make a third line. And I blew it in the same way. Yeah, I always had struggle with the embossing tool, with the switching it on and off. Yeah, I'm not really using this embossing tool myself, so I always use the heat gun. Yeah, and this wave is quite humbled, I must admit, but I thought I'd just leave it and wait for my next, for the next step. So this couple of hours later, I think we waited like 4 or 5 hours. And then we tried again with the waves. But if you look at my waves in the center, especially on top of the turquoise colors, I think it's really beautiful from the colors itself. So now I'm spreading my resin again. Sorry, I have a little frog in my throat. And now I'm going a little bit more ziggy-zaggy with my resin. And I'm starting to blow it out soon. Just thicken up the lines. I don't know if I made them too thick now. Yeah. But you never know if you don't try, so, you know. So now I'm warming them up before I really push them out. And I don't want to push them too long and too hard. So I'm just adding a little bit more of the white. And yeah, I'm taking the heat, the heat gun, no, the torch, and I'm just blowing a little bit out again. But I don't want to overdo it because I don't know if you make it worse then. So, well, anyway, this is my stormy sea wave. It's just funny. But for the first time, I'm quite happy. There you see the wood shining through. I should have used more of the blue, as you can see. But anyway, you will see Sandra's result in a second. And yeah, I love and leave you. And if you like our videos, because Sandra has the German version, give us a thumb up. Leave a comment, and if you are not subscribed, we would be very happy. It was a happy pouring day, and yeah, take care, guys. Bye bye.